Now, anger continues to simmer on the streets of Sri Lanka in a bid to control protesters. Sri Lankan authorities issued shoot-on-sight orders on Tuesday to quell the unrest. This order comes after people disobeyed a nationwide curfew already in place and set buildings and vehicles on fire for the second day on Tuesday. Thousands of security forces have been deployed here, which has now been extended till Thursday morning, and security forces can shoot on sight anyone either looting public property or causing harm to life. Monday's violence represents a turning point in the country's ongoing economic crisis. Weeks of peaceful demonstrations turned ugly and forced Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa to resign. His departure, however, has done little to subdue the unrest here. His brother Gotabaya Rajapaksa remains president of the country and now wields considerable power, including command over the security forces. While Mahinda Rajapaksa's resignation was intended to pave way for a unity government, it is unclear at this point if any opposition will join any government led by his brother Gotabaya Rajapaksa. A meeting of the party leaders was also scheduled to happen. However, that was cancelled late on Tuesday night due to security concerns. The next party leadership meeting is expected to be held on next Monday. But at this point, there is no guarantee that will be held. Meanwhile, Sri Lanka's neighbour India on Tuesday distanced itself from the Rajapaksa-led government and pledged support to the people of Sri Lanka. External Affairs Ministry spokesperson said that India was fully supportive of Sri Lanka's democracy and economic recovery. The Indian High Commission in Colombo also issued a denial that Mahinda Rajapaksa and his family had been flown to India in a helicopter. China too has issued a statement saying it is closely following the violent turn of events in Sri Lanka. It has also asked all Chinese nationals working in the island nation to be alert and on guard. Beijing so far has not commented on the unfolding events, including the Prime Minister's resignation, whose government had paved the way for large-scale Chinese investments. The European Union condemned the violence, called on Sri Lankan authorities to investigate those responsible for the unrest. And for more on this, joining us live on this broadcast is our correspondent Dasuni Atoda from Colombo. Dasuni, thank you so much for joining us. Now, what can you tell us about the situation on ground currently?
Well, yes, as of yesterday, we did see there were several instances of unrest that were reported in several parts of the island. However, they were also quelled and contained within a short period of time. This was a much calmer day compared to what we saw on Monday. Nevertheless, the tension and the mood amongst the public is still pretty much tense in every part of the country. And yesterday's decision to cancel the all-party meeting by the speaker was heavily criticized by the public at large, provided that modern technology provides better options for the leaders of this country to meet virtually, possibly via Zoom, which is why just moments ago there was a notice published by the speaker's media division noting that the cancelled meeting will be held at 3 p.m. today via Zoom.
Right. Also, Dasuni, as I mentioned earlier, Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa had stepped down to pave way for a unity government. However, there is no clarity on that. What do we know about it?
Yes, so far it is clear that the Prime Minister has stepped down to pave way for a unity government to be formed, which was something that President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has been looking at. Nevertheless, the opposition and the remaining MPs are yet to make a statement regarding this, provided that Sri Lanka does not have a Prime Minister right now.
Right. All right, Dasuni, thank you so much for joining us with all the updates on this. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.